Victor Davis Hanson, senior fellow at the Hoover Institution. So, VDH, I was thinking after McDonald's, that was going to be the moment that sealed the deal. But now, Garbagegate, it might have a little competition.
Yeah, it's a lose-lose-lose situation, because if she says she objects to Joe Biden, he's capable of doing anything. He might put another MAGA hat on. He might tell a reporter that she was in on every single decision and there's no space between them, just to get back at her. And then if she says he doesn't really know what he's doing, then why is he president? Because this, he also said that, we should lock Trump up. In the same day, he went out on the Baltimore shore and said maybe he should take a swim, Fredo style, So he's saying things that are incomprehensible, and that brings up, what's he going to do for the next 90 days? If he's this bad, and you just say that, well, don't take him seriously, he's the president of the United States. Are we going to have a 25th Amendment or something? Is she going to be president? It doesn't make any sense. If you don't take him seriously, then you don't take the presidency seriously. If you try to explain it, he may, and distance yourself, again, he may, double down. And then if you try to correct the punctuation with the transcript, it just brings back memories of 60 Minutes doing it with Harris or Robert Hare and the special prosecutor. That doesn't work, trying to tweak that. And so it's just a bad deal. And then a lot of people are going to say, well, what did you expect, Kamala? You and Tim Walz were calling the rallies Nazi and 1939 Nazi rallies and Hitler. And what's the difference between garbage and Hitler people? You lowered the bar so much that somebody who had no filters was going to finish the sentence for you with garbage. But in some ways, you led him to that trough. And so I don't think, and the problem is you only have a week. So all of these tentacles of this octopus, they're all splashing around, and they're not going to die. They can't cut each tentacle off. They got to go to the head of the octopus and say, listen, Joe, you shouldn't have said that, and you should apologize, and we don't agree with anything you've said. And if they do that, then he's capable of retaliating.
Yeah, he's capable of revenge. I mean, we know Joe's a spiteful guy, and he's been licking his chops for quite some time, ever since the coup, just looking for somebody to put down. It could be Kamala. Donald Trump capitalized off this very quickly. We showed you him in the truck already. Here he is describing the truck scene. Listen.
One of my people came in and said, sir, the word garbage is the hottest thing right now. Sir, would you like to drive a garbage truck? So look, the first stair is like up here. I'm saying, and then I got in the car and I'm driving over here and I have this still on. I got 25,000 people standing outside. I got all these people here. There's no way I'm wearing it on stage. So get me my jacket. But if you did, it actually makes you look thinner. I said, oh. And they got me. I said, I want to wear it on stage. When they said I look thinner, I said, in that case, I'll wear it on stage.
So, VDH, does he wear the vest for the rest of the campaign?
I don't know, but it's the positive bookend to the negative garbage statement. It really brings the contrast from angry, unhappy people versus buoyant, happy people. And it's a lot different than Tim Walz with a shotgun or Michael Dukakis with a tank, because he's authentic. And he actually comes out there with a tie and suit on, and then he puts this thing over the suit. And then he's happy. He's happy. He doesn't look bewildered or he's trying to load a gun. He's actually happy. And then third, there's a point to it. The point is to remind everybody in the first case that Kamala Harris was not telling the truth about her McDonald's labor, and he worked more than she ever had. And then the same thing with a garbage truck. Garbage truck, garbage, get the point? And so it worked on a lot of different levels in a way that most politicians who try to pander, it's counterproductive.
And you forgot the final level, which is it made him look thinner. And to a lot of people, that's the most important one to Donald Trump. All right, VDH,
probably
great
so.
to see you. Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.